Hello, welcome to the channel. This is another video on JAMB UTME 2025 Use of English Past Questions and Answers. This is actually the third video. If you want to check out the first two videos, kindly go through my channel. You will find them there. Now let's quickly begin the lesson. The first question says, for this question, select the option that best explains the information conveyed in the sentence. So this is based on sentence interpretation. Despite his wealth, Mr. Oluboye is known for tightening his belt. Despite his wealth, Mr. Oluboye is known for tightening his belt. A. He refuses to wear a belt at all. B. He often wears fashionable belts. C. He is very careful with his spending. D. He enjoys helping the poor. In these kind of questions, I want to implore you to always avoid the direct interpretation. For example, option A and B. He refuses to wear a belt at all. He often wears fashionable belts. These two options are direct interpretations, and in most cases, they are usually wrong. These sentences are based on idioms. Sometimes they are easy to identify, like this one. Look at the first phrase in this particular sentence, the adverbial phrase, despite his wealth. This particular phrase shows that Mr. Oluboye is rich. Now with that, we can guess around option C. When someone tightens his belt, that idiom means that person is always very careful in spending. So the correct interpretation is Mr. Oluboye is very careful with his spending, option C. Now to the second question. For this question, choose the option opposite in meaning to the word or phrase in italics. So we are on the lookout for the antonym of the word in italics. The manager became flexible on critical matters. The manager became flexible on critical matters. Flexible is in italics. A. Serious. B. Unbendable. C. Evasive. D. Rigid. In this context, flexible means not easily convinced. Someone would not easily change his or her mind. Now, from the options that we have, the opposite of flexible is still what it is, and that is rigid. Rigid, option D. Someone who would not easily change his or her mind. Someone who is not easily convinced. Rigid, option D. Now to the next question. For this question, choose the option that has the same consonant sound as the ones represented in the letter underlined. Now we are looking for the same consonant sound. Now we have the word shadow. Shadow. Letters S and H are underlined. The sound that those two letters realize is sh. A. Chemistry. B. Scheme. C. Sure. D. Match. Shh. That is option C. Sure. The next question. For this question, choose the option that rhymes with the given word. Rhymes. We are given cat. Cat. C-A-T. A. Cut. B. Back. C. Bat. D. Call. When it comes to test of vowels, I usually advise students to look beyond letters. And that is because in English, spellings could be misleading. But as far as this question is concerned, the spelling is not misleading. If you look at the spelling, cat, bat. Bat rhymes with cat. Option A, we could say the sounds are almost the same, but the vowel letter we have in option A is different. The vowel letter we have in the given word is a, cat. The vowel letter we have in option A is a, cat. And that is the difference. Option C remains the correct answer. The following question, the instruction says, for this question, choose the most appropriate stress pattern from the options. The stress syllable are written in capital letters. This one is based on stress. We have the word hospitality, and we have different stress pattern. But we just looked through hospitality is stressed on the third to the last syllable. Hospitality. That is, the last syllable is ty. The second to the last syllable is li. The third to the last syllable is ta. And that is option A, hospitality. Hospitality. Option A. The next question, the instruction on the next question says, for this question, select the option that best explains the information conveyed in the sentence. This one is based on interpretation. Peter is a man of letters. Peter is a man of letters. A, he likes to read a lot. B, he writes letters a lot. C, he is a great literary artist. D, letter writing is his hobby. When we say someone is a man or woman of letters, it means that person is a well-versed writer. And that is option C. He is a great literary artist. Option C. The instruction in the next question says, for this question, choose the option that has the same vowel sound as the ones represented by the letter underlined. We have the word boot, and the OO are underlined. A, food. B, book. C, cold. D, top. The two letter O's in boot realize the long U sound. The long U sound as we have in fool. F-O-O-L. Option A, food. Option B, book. These are the two plausible options. Option C, cold, and the top are wrong. Option A, food, is the correct option. Food has a long U sound. Food. Option B, book. How is it wrong? From the structure of spellings, we know that whenever we have double OK, the double O before the letter K usually realize the short U sound, as in book, as in look. So with this, option A is the correct option. The instruction in the following question says, for this question, choose the option opposite in meaning to the word or phrase in italics based on antonyms. He made a facile generalization. He made a facile generalization. Facile is in italics. A, quiet. B, complex. C, broad. D, careful. The word facile is an adjective and it means easy or simple. Now that we have the idea of what the word facile means, we can easily identify the antonym, which is complex. Let's move to the next question. For this question, the word in capital letters has the emphatic stress. Choose the option to which the sentence relates. This is based on emphatic stress. This is the sentence given to us. The woman was delivered of a baby boy. Boy is stressed. The woman was delivered of a baby boy. Boy is stressed. A, was the girl delivered of a baby boy? B, was the woman delivered of a baby girl? C, was the woman delivered of two baby boys? D, was the girl delivered of a baby girl? In this kind of question, it is quite easy. In most cases, we look for the option that does not contain the stressed word, and that is how we identify our correct answer. But then, it seems the examiners are now aware of our style, of our method of answering these particular types of question. Now, they set a trap based on that method. Now, there is a change. If you look at the options very well, we have two options that does not contain the stressed word, that does not contain boy. So if you are looking for the option that does not contain the stressed word, you are likely to get confused. All in all, we know that it is one of them. That is either option B or option D. Now let's see which of them is the correct question to which the sentence is the answer. Option B, was the woman delivered of a baby girl? Option D, was the girl delivered of a baby girl? The sentence says the woman was delivered of a baby boy. That means option B is our correct option. And that is because between the sentence given to us and the question which we are going to choose as the correct answer, there must be just only one difference. And that difference must exist in the stressed word in the given sentence. If you look at option D, we have two differences. The first difference is that in the sentence we have the woman was delivered of a baby boy. But in the question we have was the girl. They changed the woman to the girl. And when we have the baby boy at the end of the sentence, it was also changed to girl. We have two differences. That cannot be the correct answer. Hence, the correct option is, was the woman delivered of a baby girl? B. The next question is based on test of orals. For this question, choose the option that has the same consonant sound as the ones represented by the letter underlined. We have the word chess. Chess. The letter C and the letter H are underlined. Chess. These underlined letters realize the sound ch, ch. A. Set. B. Jazz. C. Soak. D. Chain. Chain. Of course, that's the correct option. Chess. Chain. Ch, ch. For this question, select the option that best explains the information conveyed in the sentence. This is based on interpretation. Tom's excuses don't hold water. Tom's excuses don't hold water. A. The excuses explain the situation well. B. The excuses are not logically sound. C. The excuses are waterproof. D. The excuses are acceptable by a few. I said it that when we have this kind of question, we don't select the direct interpretation. Like in option C, the excuses are waterproof. That's a direct interpretation. And idioms don't usually have direct interpretation. That means option C is wrong. When we say someone's excuse does not hold water, it means those excuses are not believable. And that is option B. The excuses are not logically sound. The next question. For this question, choose the option opposite in meaning to the word or phrase in italics. This is based on antonym. The gear is immanent in a car. The gear is immanent in a car. The word immanent is in italics. A. Transcendent. B. Functional. C. Available. D. Necessary. We are looking for the opposite of immanent. The word immanent means naturally exists as a part of something. The gear naturally exists as a part of the car. From the options that we have, starting from option B, functional, available, and necessary, all have the meaning that suggests that the gear is an important part of the car, something close to the synonym. But then the word transcendent is different from them all. It means existing beyond or separate from the physical or material world. Of course, from the word transcendental, the word transcendental means something that goes beyond the physical world, something that exists probably in the spiritual world. That's the meaning of the word transcendental. So transcendent means something that exists beyond or separate from the physical world. And looking at the car and all its parts are all physical. So option A is the correct option, transcendent. Let's proceed to the next question. Choose the most appropriate stress pattern from the options. The stress syllable are written in capital letters. And here is the word given to us, followed by different options. The correct option is option C. The word similarly is stressed on the first syllable. Similarly. Option C. The word similar is stressed on the first syllable. Adjective. By the time you convert to the adverb by adding ly, the stressed syllable does not change. It doesn't shift. It is still on the first syllable. Similarly. The next question is still based on test of orals. For this question, choose the option that rhymes with the given word. We have the word home. H-O-M-E. Home. A. Horn. B. Calm. C. Grown. D. Comb. From the word home, the one that rhymes is option D. Comb. Home. Comb. The letter B in the word comb is silent. So it is comb. It rhymes with home. Let's move to the next question. The question has the same instruction. Choose the option that has the same vowel sound as the one represented by the letters underlined. And we have the word money. Money. The letter O is underlined. And the letter O gives us the R sound. Money. A. Bought. B. Donkey. C. Love. D. Lord. Money. The R sound can also be found in option C. Love. Love. What about the other options? Option A has a long O sound. Option B has the short O sound. Option D has a long O sound. There is a difference between the O sound and the R sound. But the word given to us has the R sound as we have in love. On to the next question. For this question, select the option that best explains the information conveyed in the sentence. This is based on interpretation. My boss is such a slave driver. I had to work 2 weekends in a row. My boss is such a slave driver. I had to work 2 weekends in a row. A. He is a manager who is friendly. B. He is a taskmaster who overworks employees. C. He is a leader who is considerate. D. He is a business owner who is very rich. A slave driver is an unkind person who makes other people to work very hard with little or no rest. And that is option B. He is a taskmaster who overworks employees. We move to the next question. For this question, choose the option opposite in meaning to the word or phrase in italics. This is based on antonyms. Andrew is the protagonist in the play. Andrew is the protagonist in the play. The word protagonist is in italics. A. Opponent. B. Progressive. C. Antagonist. D. Enemy. For the sake of those who are not literature students, a protagonist is a just and good character and is usually the main character in a work of literature, while the antagonist is usually the mean and evil character who wants the protagonist to fall or even die. So the antagonist and the protagonist are always opposite in meaning. Option C, antagonist. It is on this note we are going to stop here. We continue in the next video. I hope this video has been impactful. Do well to drop a nice comment on this video, share this video and recommend this channel to others. Thank you. Until I come your way again, always be good. Bye-bye.